Hi there. This is Yoga with Bliss. We've got a 1 hour practice today. And as always, we start with a warm up because it's just better for your body to start yoga with your muscles, tendons, and ligaments all warmed up. And we do always start in the mountain position. Or the mountain asana. Do you put your feet together? Is that good for you? Do you like them just under your hips or maybe a little wider? Find your base. Roll your shoulders back. Take a moment and breathe. Do you feel your pelvic tilt so your pelvis is level? Sternum lifted. Shoulders low. Breathing with your diaphragm. Alrighty, let's step out and be ready to move side to side. And then I begin just a relaxed arm movement. I have a mental image for this. It's as if I'm gathering all the good things toward me. This is a time when, and go ahead, reach up. How high? Your shoulders are going to tell you how high you should reach. Out front. This is a time when I often set my intention. In my practice today, what is my intention? Is it about pulling something toward me? Is it about sharing my strength somewhere? Is it about peacefulness inside, outside? Let's take a moment now. Feel how low your shoulders are. Keep your shoulders that low. Should you have your elbows down here, chest height? Can you pick your elbows shoulder height, but still leave your shoulders down? Yes. Squeeze back. This is warming up your upper back rhomboids. It's also stretching out this whole pectoral wall. And of course, your shoulders say thank you. Just a few more. Beautiful. Now just one hand at a time. Trace a smile. My other hand, sometimes I hold on. Sometimes I leave it out here and on the other side. But if you let that hand dangle, it's got a jazz hand, a big energetic hand at the end. That's better for your shoulder. How about chest height? Right across. Do you hold on? Do you have your energetic hand? See what's best for you. How about the other side? Open out. See how that palm faces forward? That really stretches my shoulders so nicely. Next, this hand comes up, but it's out front a little. There you go. See how the back leans to the side, especially with this one. Two more, because it's so good. Yes, my legs are waking up. On this side, feel your back. Choose to lean or not. The hand is forward because it's a nice ergonomic position for the shoulders when you're doing your rhythmic limbering. Here we are, tall, just rock it. Take a moment. Did you check your posture, pelvic tilt? When you come up, open tall, but your back has protection with a nice little pelvic tilt right here. Pelvic tilt. There you go. Even my feet. Look at those little point and point. That's waking up my toes, my arch. Oh, come center. Check it out. How do your feet feel? Your knees, your thighs. Now let's tend your back. When you come up, pelvic tilt right here. Pelvic tilt. You got it, yes. Your form looks beautiful. This is a class we do in the Lansdowne area. Let's come tall and centered on Saturday morning. You're always welcome to join us. But I also put it up on Zoom, so you may be joining us on Zoom. Here we're 4, 3, 2. Next, chest height now. Here's 4. Feel that rotation? Look at my feet. Stay here. See how my heels are to the inside? I'm going to show you what's normal, but we're not doing. We're not letting that foot twist. No, no. Right here, heels in. Oh, yes, you guys look fabulous. Take it down. I start with my body tall and just give a long stretch on the trapezius. We're going to stay here a minute. Let that neck stretch out. Now lower, flat back. See how that feels. Let me show you flat back. See, I'm not like this rounded. That hurts me. Flat back, and that helps strengthen your back. We're getting the back muscles going. Okay, now you could round, but you're going down whatever is low for you. Just 4 times here. Choose what you want. Chest tight now, just 4. 3. Choose how wide. I went a little, take it up. I went a little wider because my body felt good with it. You don't have to. Chest tight. There you go. All right. One last time down right here. We are. And. Just a few more here. Yes. Come up with a nice shoulder roll. Pull yourself together. And we have a little heel touch with a touch and a touch. Oh, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Here's 4. And then how about a toe point forward and I cross so that I'm contracting in my chest right here. Yes. My inner thigh is giving a little squeeze. How's yours? Come on up. I want to warm up adductor, inner thigh muscles. Chest, shoulders, and the arch of your foot. See all those points? They help the arch of your foot. Be strong and flexible. And come down one last time. Next, we've got a knee lift. I center up, and then I lift with a rotation across. Across. Do you like your arms down here? Keep them there. What about here? See what you want. What about way up here? What does your body want? Your hip flexors warm up now right there. And breathing, just a few. 3, 2. Now let's relax that back. Here we are. I've turned. See my hands? I put the top of my hands together and open them out. Together. Open out. Right here. Open out. This is for everything. Your feet, legs, back, shoulders, arms. Here's 2 more. Oh yes, center up, check your posture. I reiterate my pelvic tilt. When you come up, open your hands. Over, open out. Here and there. And breathing. So nice. All right. We'll do just 4. And shoulder rolls. Pull yourself up. Enjoy your shoulder rolls. There we are. I'm going to move the song down just 1. There you go. There's your shoulder rolls. Smooth and mellow. Oh, yes. Here. So we're going to do a little flow, a little vinyasa. It only has 2 moves in it. And we start with your mountain. Where are your feet? Decide. Heart center lifted. Choose. And breathing. Keep your mountain. I have to push my little stool out of the way. I didn't even know it was showing. Diaphragmatic breathing. Can't you feel your breathing more now that you're all warmed up? We're going to do side angle. So I step out. And I let the front leg bend and the back leg comes behind me. See that foot lined up this way and this way? They're perpendicular to each other, yes? For the side angle, some people will hold their waist or their thigh, or they may go all the way down to a block. Whatever you do, is your shoulder open? So you decide, how wide should your legs be? See what feels right for you. our side angle with your hand right in here and creep it up. 4, 3, 2. There it is. Creep it down. 3, 2. Here's another option. Here's 4, 3, 2. Stretch it up. And here's 4, 3. Have you done what's right for your shoulder? Did you keep your shoulder back and open? And if you like the long stretch, get them sooner and reiterate a few. And come on here. And when I'm down here, I'm reiterating my whole form. Very nice. Now, after the side angle, I'm going to move to a triangle. Front leg. You choose how wide. I'm a little closer for the triangle. The front leg straightens out. This arm might hold on, or hold on, or palm the floor. What's right for you? Your hip is open, your shoulder's open. Triangle, right here. Oh, I do need to be a little lighter. Who knew? So you're going to want to accidentally tip forward. Welcome to the human race, but for the triangle, the arm goes right up. The hand comes right down to the, oops, my leg bent, long leg. So let's go between the two. I'm going to go bent leg, long arm, hold on, side angle, bent leg, hold on, arm up, triangle. Here we are, side angle, shoulder back. Isn't it good? My body makes all the mistakes. And when I correct me, I inform you. And finally, long legs, lean, triangle, shoulder back. Where's your arm? Don't compete, but instead pamper. I'm gonna let myself roll forward, bend both knees, and shoulder roll myself up. I get up in a relaxed way. Any way that feels good is fine. For the other side. Low shoulders. Diaphragmatic breathing. Pelvic tilt. Sternum. Shoulders. Remember the side angle. Step out. Step back. Find how wide or not wide do you like. Shoulders gonna stay back. Hand supports wherever it's right for you. First we went with a little reach. Reach it up. With a little reach. Reach it down. One more. Smoothly. Consider your shoulder. Choose how much. Smoothly bring it back. Feel good. Next we tried, if it's all right with you, here. Oh yeah, right there. Shoulder back. Come on here and back. Feel your form. One more here. Yes. And right there, stretch it up your best side angle. There you go. Come on back. Right here. You go. Then I went from this front leg bent to the front leg straight, unlocked, back leg straight. My feet are in right the same spot. And I leaned my body over and I hold on to my thigh. There was a day when I palmed the floor. It doesn't matter where you are, it matters that you feel good. You might be here as your shoulder back. And for the triangle, the arm is up, the leg is straight. You're holding on or just hovering with that hand. Now let's go side angle, bend the front leg, reach it out, shoulder back, triangle. There we are, lean wherever it's right for you, shoulder back, triangle, reach it out. Oh, you're balancing, you're being strong, you're being flexible. And now let this arm come forward, pull yourself together any way you want, enjoy your shoulder rolls. Breathing. Next, I'm going to go between warrior one and a lunge. And you're going to pay attention to my back foot, mountain, center, shoulders, pelvic tilt, I chose the width of my legs for what feels good for my hips. These are 2 railroad tracks. I'm going to face you so you can see that I step forward onto this railroad track and my back foot drapes right over that back railroad track. Hips forward towards you. Back leg long, but unlined. Do you want to have a watermelon? Offer a watermelon to a tall person. Do your hands come right in? Do you like them in a cactus? Sink into your warrior one. Find your best place. And put your mind on my back foot. See how it's draped like that? I'm going to change it to a lunge. Watch. It just switches. So it's ball of the foot takes my weight. I'm not duck-footed. I'm not pigeon-toed. I'm people-footed. Do you want front leg bent? Watermelon breathing. Offer. Tall. There you are in beautiful lunges. Let's go back to warrior one, but let's lower our hands for a different feeling in the shoulder. Drop that heel down. Feel your arch. It just laid on that nice, cool railroad track. Yes, this is a summer practice. Breathing like you couldn't tell by my shorts. Hips are forward, are they? These are your headlights. Your headlights face forward. Pelvic tilt. Feel your butt cheek gets a little contraction in it. Let's switch between the two. I'm going to just shift my weight forward while I go to the lunge. Come on up. Sink as where you want to be. Warrior one, I'm choosing low shoulders for this one. One more lunge right there. Ball of the foot and back. Oh, you're balancing. And right here, warrior one. What about one humble warrior? Just to feel good. Do you like to press your hands right together? Mine feel best here. You do what you want. Front leg is bent. Flat back, lean. Flat back, lean. And then when you want, round yourself down. Oh, do you want blocks right here where you're holding on and doing a humble warrior? Drape yourself over your bent leg. I have to show you this sideways. Bent leg, right here. Drape yourself. You might hold your blocks. You might palm the floor, but you're relaxed and draped, customizing for you. Before you come up, feel your body lift to a flat back. You've got your balance in your warrior one stance. Come on up for one last warrior one arms, wherever you choose. Pull yourself together. And I gotta have a shoulder roll. I'm gonna do the other side. Are you ready? Mountain. If you already have your form down pat, you can get into the warrior one sooner. Pelvic tilt. Hold it deeper. Make it just for you. If you want to go step by step with me, I'm on my railroad tracks. I had to find it. I step forward onto this railroad track. Front leg bent, back leg extended. Drape this leg. I'm not here all lined up. It's not as easy to balance right here on my railroad tracks. Good. Hips forward. Watermelon. Choose how low. Now the back leg is really extended. I actually have a slightly funny knee that bends more than it should at times. Tall and long for your leg. Here we are. Or are you here? Or are you here? Feel it. Your best. Warrior one. Now, I'm going to take my arms back. I've reiterated my tall posture, reiterated my pelvic tilt. That protects your low back. Breathing. Press your arms together. All right, now think of your back foot. Here it is. It's in a lunge. Line your foot up. You know, do you work in front of a mirror? Can you see yourself on your screen? Breathing. All right, let's do warrior one, watermelon, or offer, or tall, or cactus. Breathe. I'm going to stay up here and do my lunge. Catch your balance. Do you like your arms out? Make your lunge your way. Beautiful. One more, warrior one. And this warrior one, we're going to take the arms down and have a humble warrior. Flat back, bent leg front, lower. Find your lowest comfortable flat back, and then relax yourself forward, holding blocks, or cupcake hands, or palm floor, front leg bent. Breathing, relax the neck. Feel into the stretch. Enjoy into the stretch. Now when you come up, first catch the balance on your feet, then find your arms to support your flat back, and then lift yourself up with your pelvic tilt and find your warrior one. Oh, pull yourself together. What a nice flow. From a lunge to a one, to a lunge to a one. Okay, seriously, when you have stress during these difficult times, you can just pick an asana, a pose in your mind and do it. And if it's the other side, if it's asymmetrical, do the other side too. That is stress relieving. Mountain is a fabulous pose. Put the weight on your toes. Put the weight on your heels. Put the weight a little more toward the ball of the foot, a little more toward the outside. In the days when I was going to stores, I would do this when I was standing in line, breathing. And I want to do a balance piece. Pour all your weight onto one leg. Let the other leg come out. Yes, we're heading to the tree. Oh, I had to reposition my foot. I could feel. I needed to spread my toes. Breathing. Your foot is wherever it's best for your stability. For some people, the foot goes exactly forward. For me, that's not right. For me, I have the tiniest change off center. Now, this is a tree that allows my brain to practice balancing. If I put my leg way up high right off the bat, I practice falling. So practice balancing with me. Do you have your pelvic tilt? When you lift your sternum, immediately your abdominal wall engages. Now, I'm leaving my arms down for the moment. I'm going to walk my balance route in till I find the spot where when I lift, I feel balanced, but I know there's a little wobble going on. That little wobble is a communication from your brain to your body and back and forth. It's a wonderful communication to practice. Now find a spot to look at. That's your drishti. Center yourself, and when you're ready, you're going to go one level more intense. Is it to move your balance route in a half inch? Is it to pick your balance route up a moment? Stay there as long as you want, and when you come down, you're done with your tree on that side. Some of you know I don't know right from left. I had a head injury, and I probably didn't know it very well before my head injury, but it really solidified it. So I want you to feel what leg was your balance route. That's the leg you're going to stand on. I first check balance on both feet. I've spread my toes. Even if your toes go nowhere in your mind's eye, feel as if your toes were spreading. Pour your weight onto the one foot. Feel what's right for that knee. It's always unlocked. Where is your hips? Stay forward. When you open out, your psoas muscle says, ah. Feel that long neck? Your shoulders came down and your neck muscles, trapezius, said, okay, close your lips when you do it, and you have Ujjayi breath. Okay, you don't have to groan, but I was demonstrating so you could hear it. All right, what about that balance route? Mine might want to stay out here, I don't know. Strength and balance go hand in hand. As you increase your strength, you will increase your balance. Find where you want your branches. Low, cactus, high, your tree, your way. Are you breathing? Have you found a spot to look at that is your drishti? And when you're ready, enjoy your balance and bring your balance root in one little bit more. Is it a half inch closer? Did you see now? If I keep going back and forth, I'm practicing falling. I want to find a spot that I can hold for a moment, and then when I'm done, I'm done. Shoulder rolls are so nice after a balance move because the muscles are engaged to hold you, to support you. Let's put your tree in a little vinyasa. We're going to do a pelican, a tree, and a modified warrior 3. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see all the pieces a little better. I think that may be helpful. So the pelican, the front leg comes forward. Is that right for you? You might just stay right there. Some people's pelican is way up here. Unlock the weight-bearing leg. Choose the place for your pelican. You're balancing. Please let that pelican have a foot on the ground if it's right for you. Let's go to your tree. The tree, remember your hips are forward. You are psoas stretched as you opened out. I'm letting my tree branches rise. And now for warrior 3, I've got my arms out here and I'm going to touch my toe to the ground. Front leg is just unlocked. Are you balancing okay? And let's just lean a little and see. Do you want to pick up for a second? Or maybe you stay on the ground. Come on in. I'm going to do the same thing facing you. I'll leave my feet touching the ground this time. Start in your mountain, your way. Pelican, where do you like your pelican to be? I've left my toe on the ground. I've got my pelican wings. Breathing. Now tree. Choose the right place for your balance root. And now 3. You lean your top half. You touch your toe to the ground. You've got a nice line right here. If you want it, maybe your arms like to be here for your shoulders. Your customized warrior 3, your way. Front leg unlocked. Come on in. Let's do the other side. Mountain. Be. Feel. Appreciate. Love the body that is the place you live. How about a pelican? Choose whichever way is right for you. See what your body wants. Find your wings. A tree. Where is your balance root? Find your branches. Take a moment. Find your balance. Find your warrior 3. Your toes right behind you. Lean that leg in front. Lean yourself with a bent leg and a lean and a foot on the ground. And choose where are your arms. For your customized warrior 3, pull it together to a mountain. We'll do one more. Play with your breath. Pelican. Tree. Three. Front leg is unlocked. Find your right weight-bearing feet and then lean and strike your 3 your way. And when you're done, pull yourself together for a lovely shoulder roll. Let's have a little sun salutation here. We were playing with little 2 or 3 asana flows. The sun salutation puts a bunch together. Mountain. When you do your mountain, double check. 1 or 2 of you have a tendency for your mountain to bend. And quite honestly, I have so much softness on the front of me. That's one of my tendencies. No, pelvic tilt, sternum lift, Feel your spine up tall. Your hips are right under your rib cage mountain. Fabulous. Let's have a sun salutation where we reach up, keep your alignment. Beautiful. A forward fold is coming next. Choose what's right for you. Should you forward fold onto a chair, onto a block, onto a mat with cupcake hands, or whatever? Feel your knees unlocked. Your feet might be together or not. Relax. Hug your elbows and let yourself rock. Hug them the other way for symmetry. The head dangles. The upper body relaxes. Alrighty, I'm back down. Breathing. Here's 3 flat backs. I'm now lifting from my hip. I'm lifting from the small of my back. Graze my fingers on my shins. Come on, flat back. Come on down. Flat back. Last time. Next is a down dog. I'm going to show the down dog on a higher surface, like a couch or a chair, or the second or third step up on a flight of stairs. So you walk your hands wherever you want them to be for your down dog. You step your feet back. Most people are on their toes, and they sink their chest. My body doesn't like that, so I just with my heels down. You do what you want. Sink your chest down till your ears are kind of between your upper arms. One tip, you're not bending your neck down, you're not lifting your neck up, you have a nice neutral neck. Long spine, fabulous. What about a plank? What you do is, you bring your shoulders wherever you are, whether you're on a kitchen counter or chair, your shoulders come up over your palms where they're touching. Your feet are wherever is right for you when you choose. If your plank needs to have a bend in it, that's okay, but can your plank sink? For the plank, I am on my toes. What if you can't do that? Let me show you a plank on a kitchen counter height with my heels on the ground. Here it is. I have all the benefit of plank. My abs are working. My shoulders are working. But like if you had bunion surgery or for some reason cannot bend your toes. I started yoga with a hallux joint, big toe. That was very unhappy. Let's just say that. And I couldn't bend it at all. And so I did all things like this. Oh, you've been in your plank so long. Let's go to your down dog again. Sink into it, feel into it. Let's take this dog for a little walk. One heel down and the other. Now, if you've been down on your blocks or on the mat, you have been doing major, huge weight training. If you're up like me, on the seat of the couch or a chair or on an ottoman, you're doing moderate weight training. And if you're up on the kitchen table, you're doing lightweight training, you're pampering your arms, and everybody's doing stretching. Did you walk that dog? Well, now walk your dog right in, bend those legs, find right up by your hands, and enjoy your forward fold. Get in there and exhale into your best forward fold. Flat back, unlocked knees. They're long but unlocked legs. Here we are, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale one last. How are you going to get up? Are you going to roll up or are you going to come up with a flat back? Choose it. Come up. Salute. Beautiful. Let's do one more time and we'll focus on the breath. You breathe any way that feels right for your body. I'll do some out loud breathing. You might close your lips and breathe through your nose. You might sound like the ocean. You might sound like a steam engine. Feel and be with your Ujjayi breath any way that works for your body. Salute. Forward fold. Halfway up. Forward fold. Halfway up. Forward fold. We got one more. Halfway up. Your down dog. Your way. When you get here, breathe a few times. Breathe a few times. Walk your dog while you breathe a few times. Think of your plank. Should you come up higher? Should you stay down low? Should you be on your toes or on your heels? Your plank your way. Breathing. Unlocked elbows. Don't lock them out. Neutral neck. Breathing. Take the dog. Find your down dog. Your way. Fabulous. Forward fold. Exhale to wherever it should be, your seat, your block, the floor. Relax into your forward fold, your way. I brought my blocks in front of me because my next move is a table. What do you need to benefit from your table? Do you have an injured knee and you use a little support block so you will be kneeling very gently? Do you get into your table some other way? Flat back. Here's a cat. Here's the cow. Okay, truthfully, when I started yoga, here's your cow. The cow, let's stay here a minute. And then inhale into your cow. It's like you got a sway back horse. So your back just swoops down. I know mine doesn't look like it does, but I'm feeling my best back bend. Why is it called a cow? I looked at pictures, none of the cows. Cat, none of the cows had any sway back at all. Come on into your cow and I'll tell you why. Think of your udders hanging down, the tissues in your core, your belly, your abdominal wall. Relax them. Let them hang down like your udders. Let's come up. Cat, exhale. Cow, hang down, chest open. Inhale. Cat, exhale. Inhale, and let's find our table. It's not arched, it's not in a back bend, it's nice and neutral. A balancing move on the table. I've backed up so that I have room. My leg comes out, I leave it on the ground with a balance root at first. My arm comes out, also a balance root. You might stay right here. What if your wrist is just tired? You might come right down onto your forearm. Choose how high your leg, choose how high your arm, be on your palm or on your forehead. I meant forearm. Breathing, breathing. Come on down to your table. Is your table on your wrists with your weight here, or did you drop to your forearm? On the other side, first a balance root. Neutral table. Don't let your hips twist. Let your body be stable table. I start with my fingers down. I might need to leave them. I'll see. When I lift up my knee, that is very educational. Sometimes it feels better when I leave my hand down. Sometimes I can pick up. Your body, your way. Are you breathing? Lifting, lifting, balancing, balancing. being, customizing. Come down to your table, your way. I want you to pay attention to my hands for a minute. When I am on my forearms, I do energetic hands and I touch fingertips. Breathing that keeps my energy within my circle, so my chi isn't dripping out my fingers and losing my energy. And when you're ready, we're just going to sit ourselves down any way that you want to. Beautiful. Well, it turns out that we did, how about a V-sit? A lovely amount of abdominal wall work. Did you know we did? When we did the plank and the down dog, your core is very, very engaged. I'm going to do a forward stretch to release, relax. Breathe and be round the back, stretch it out. Do you like a pillow or a block under your knee? For some people that feels good. You don't have to have straight legs. Your body, your way. Do you want your old Kathy, check this out. You taught me this. The blocks here, and then when you sink down, your shoulders get a lovely stretch. I have my feet flexed or pointed for the same reason as my hands are not dripping chi, relaxed. My feet are holding my energy and pressing either my heels out or my toes down, stretching my back, feeling lovely. Maybe your stretch is right here. Oh, good, then do what's right for you. And when you're ready, come on up. I can't resist one last little abdominal energetic move. How about a little boot? I feel myself sitting on my sits bones. I'm walking around. To be honest, I'm just kind of letting the softness of my butt cheeks get out of the way and my sits bones have grounded. Now, many people put their feet right together for the boat. Mine like to be a little apart. What do yours like? In your boat, round yourself over. See, my chin is tucked. So when I lean back, my neck is neutral. Stay there. Because if I stay there while I tell you this, if I was up tall like this, and I lean back like this, my neck has all this strain. So I say, round it. Come on back. Oh, you've been there so long. Do you want to hold underneath for a moment? Neck is neutral, relax. You're balancing on those two little bones, sits bones. There might be fall over bones in a minute. How about one leg balance? I've got my balance route. Maybe the other. Maybe both. See what your body wants. Keep holding on if you want. Or maybe hold over the top. That works your ab a little more. Or stretch out. Stay there if you want. Come down if you want. Breathe. Be. Neutral neck. Abs engaged. Hip flexors working. Arms outstretched. How about butterfly? Round it over. Release over. Relax. Now, while you stretch into your butterfly, you never pull your feet up. If you want to pull, you grasp your ankles and pull down. Do you like the open book? I'll turn this way so you can see it. Do you want to leave your baby toes on the ground and open your feet out this way? It does something to my knees that they love. You know, this bone is connected to that bone. Your butterfly, your way. Let's have another boat. You already know how you feel. You already know what you want. Give yourself the best customized boat for you. Breathing, balancing. We're going to be here for a few breaths. Breathing and balancing. Now I want to set my feet down. I stayed back, didn't I? I'm putting one shoulder forward and the other. And one. And the other. I'll show you straight on view. Here's one. And the other. Here's one. Now this is getting your side Obliques, transverse. Oh yes, here's two last. Beautiful. Butterfly one last time. Where do you reach? Do you like to just relax? Do you hold your ankles? Do you poke your toes? Do you reach out? See what your body likes. And when you're done, you have one last task. Get your yoga strap. Get your ribbon. Get the belt off of your terry cloth robe. Whatever you might like that's going to assist you in your final stretches. Are you breathing? I wanted to find, here we are, a more relaxed for our final stretches. When you come down, you don't have to do it any special way. Let yourself down any way that is helpful for your back. When you get there, I want to show you rock and roll with your feet on the ground. So my arms are just at my side. I'm not pushing with my feet, but with my middle of my abdominal wall. I push my small of the back down and let it go. This is actually just a little bitty abdominal wall contraction. Now, if you want a completely relaxation, don't use your abs, push with your feet and just feel your rocking. Like your pelvic girdle is rocking on your dimples when you push with your heels. All right, now I'm going to let my knees do windshield wipers. But now put your mind on your pelvic girdle. Can't you feel it roll onto one dimple and the other side? One side, there's your roll. Center up. Here's your rock. Do you want your feet on the ground for rock and roll? Please enjoy. Do you want to hug your knees with a ribbon and rock? Oh, and roll. Breathe in whatever relaxed way is right for you. How long do you rock? How long do you roll? You are the only one who knows. You listen internally to your body. All of yoga is from the inside out. But this is an opportunity to really practice listening to your body. Are your feet down? Are they up? Do you roll longer? Do you rock longer? Whenever you're done with whatever works for you, set one leg down and the other leg, you're going to find the ribbon on your heel. Breathing. Now this leg remains unlocked and you pull it towards you. If you have extra flexibility, you may double your ribbon so that you can just kind of relax your hands and stretch. So it's a long ribbon for some people holding on, a short ribbon for some people hanging on. Point and flex. Now why is the ribbon on my heel? That's to protect my arch. I don't want all this pull on those poor delicate little plantar fascia tendons. I want it on my heel. It's used to holding my full body weight. It can take a little ribbon and it gives me more flexibility for the point and flex. Lovely. Now I'm going to rotate. So you let the opposite hand get the ribbon and you rotate that leg across your body. Now some people, especially those who use a long ribbon, take their foot across and leave it down a little bit. Some people have it up a little bit. Okay, I have to laugh and tell you what might happen. If I bump this screen, it does not have the chair behind it to hold it up. It might fall over and you might see all of my mess that is on the other half of the studio. If that happens, just like in The Wizard of Oz, please don't look behind the curtain. Just focus on your body and your stretch your way. When you're ready, come on up. Leave it there, because I'm going to put my other heel right on the ribbon. Did you get it to the heel? How about your point and your flex? Are you breathing? Do you like the shorter ribbon? You could be my guest and change your ribbon to shorter by doubling it over. Did you enjoy your point and flex? Was it nice for your foot? You see how I even include my toes? When I put my hands here, I will even do my hands. Oh, your joints all just said thank you. Now, opposite hand gets the ribbon. Again, if my hands are tender from arthritis, I might put the ribbon on my arm and pull across high, or hang and pull across low. Do whichever is right for you. Are you breathing? Are you okay, so this week in a psychotherapy session, we were talking about whenever you're ready, come back to your feet together, soul to soul, drop your knees, lower your knees slowly and carefully. Do you like your hands down here? If you have a shoulder injury, sometimes putting your hand on a block helps your shoulder relax. Do you want your arms up here in cactus arms? Do you want a block under your cactus? Do you want to take a block right over your head and rest your hands on there? Here's my favorite. I lace my fingers. I just walked my shoulder blades in. Rest my fingers on my back of my hands, on my forehead, and release. Whatever goddess form you have chosen, try one and the other till you find what's right for you. And then relax. And breathe. And be. What about pick up one knee and the other? I do it one at a time because my psoas is so stretched out from the goddess. Now flex your foot, let it catch on your rug or your mat, so when you relax your foot, it's like a little pull down. Where do you want your hands? Do you want to leave them up here? Do you want to relax them down? Now, for many people, your hands may relax right next to your body. For me, when I relax, they plop out to the side. I invite you to appreciate whatever your shoulders and arms want and let your hands be in the place that's right for them. And guess what you're doing now? You're in Shavasana. And now I want to tell you, while you relax in Shavasana, of this concept from a coaching session this week. Lifestyle coaching by phone. I work with the most wonderful people. And all the stress of COVID-19. And so the client and I, we began a search. We began a search for what makes you go, I invite you to remember that in your mind. What makes me go, and ask the question just that way. What makes me go, It might be just doing deep breaths. It might be putting hand lotion on while you focus on how luscious it feels. It might be petting your cat. It might be hugging someone who is significant to you. makes you go? Now you can close the class in Javasana, or you could arise to the seated position of your choice. And I have one last concept to go with what makes you go, and it is this. I got a butterfly. Do you want an easy seat? Do you want your V seat, your body, your way? Oh, I'm walking up against my wall so I can let my spine be on the wall while I do my seat or my easy seat. So, did you think of things that made you go, Well, now, use them sprinkled all throughout your day, just like they were the seasoning of calm throughout your day. What makes me go, give me some of that. Appreciate your body. It serves you well. Thank whatever you believe in. And then as you really outstretch, pat yourself on the back, maybe the chest, for all the self-care you gave yourself today. And finally, I outstretch to embrace the chi of the universe and gather the energy toward my heart center. I put my wrists any way that's right for me today. And I say, the light in me honors and sees and values the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me this hour. It's funny, you know what I want to say? And it might sound silly to those on YouTube, but I want you to hear me anyway. I want to say thank you. I love you. So I might mean it as a specific love for all of y'all who've been enjoying movement with me over the years, but I might mean a generic love to humanity. If you're just saying hello to me for the first time on YouTube, thank you again for practicing with me. Let me put my glasses on and figure out how to turn off this recorder. Yes, turn it off. Bye, guys.